Hey guys, this is Ben. We're back with another build. This is lucky number 7. So I brought a lot of things together in all the last vans that I did and just tried to make the ultimate feng shui kind of van. Worked with some new materials, added a whole bunch of stuff, and kind of dropped the usual like outside stealthy design that I did in the past, and this time just went all out, everything, all the toys. So as I always laid out my vans previously, I always still try to keep it as like a seating area, cooking area, storage built into everything, sleeping area. So for my cooking area, I have a nice little workspace. I've got a 2-burner gas grill, nice deep kitchen, sink, and nice cutting board that I made out of the butcher block up here too. Hot water, soap dispenser, all that. Under cabinet lighting, easy access, tons of storage up top so I can grab stuff really quickly, keep all my box goods, whatnot up there. Moving down, usually I always keep this guy as a storage drawer, and these are all touch latch drawers too, so as you push open, they pop and unlock. And cutlery drawers, keep all that good stuff. So a little extra storage in and out. And then I did all new touch latches on these swinging doors too that are great. So they held everything locked. And fridge freezer combo. And again, this is the usual one I use. So it's fridge, freezer, or it could be 2 fridges, 2 freezers. It's all controlled with the phone and Bluetooth. It's super easy. And then jumping over, just a simple gray water tank as always with a quick disconnect, so it just pops off and I can go empty my reservoir, slap that back on. We'll pull out drawer for garbage can or whatever you need. And then over on this side we did a nice microwave that's also a convection oven and roaster and does all that good stuff, so that's been super convenient for the van too because it kind of acts as an oven. And we have, again, just some extra drawers for storage on this side. That'll all slide out. And then this side, full pantry. So easy access, you can grab stuff from the top or the sides. I left the control access panel in here so I can get to all these electronics anytime I need to as well, so I didn't hide or bury anything. And then just a couple of extra drawers as well down here that are super tall for pots, pans, cookware, whatever you need. And down here as well, so full-size blender. And over on the seating side of everything, we've got the Lagoon mounted tabletop, teak, super, super, super pretty. And it just slides right out of the way. And then built in over here as well, we've got toilet that just slides right on out. So a little extra room for a trash can, but super simple cassette toilet. Everybody always has a lot of questions about the toilets. Cassette's the way to go. Composting toilets are kind of awful. I'm gonna get 1,000 comments for that, but keep them coming. I'll do a toilet video coming up. And then on this side of everything, this is new for us. We have a full furnace. So it's a propane furnace. It's set on a thermostat, so I can just set a temperature and let it go. It cranks heat. Doesn't use too much propane because we only have a 10-pound cylinder in the back. And like I said, it's all just very easily thermostat controlled. Kick it on and it'll blast air all night. It recirculates everything to keep everything warm, to continuously heat the air up. So that's been great. And for the sleeping area, I kept it really simple, keep it open. It does actually feel like you're in a completely different room of the van, even though it's still kind of in the middle of everything. We have 2 cubbies up here. Usually I keep my clothes, blankets, whatever I need to grab. Sometimes we'll set a laptop up there and watch movies. I always use these little foam cubes for my clothes and stuff to keep everything really organized and clean. It's a full-size mattress, and I always do these cutouts too. I love the arches with the rolls to kind of keep all the bends of the van kind of going the same way. You add a couple of inches here too, so I'm 6'2", I can stretch out no problem. Without these cutouts, I would not be able to go end to end, so I would probably have to sleep diagonally or in a ball. For two people who were taller, it would probably not be that comfortable. Little keeper pocket, absolutely love it. Some DC charging plugs. These touch lights I added, these are absolutely fantastic for just getting into bed or just reading, or even just first thing when you wake up. The ceiling I did totally different. I absolutely love this. I stained it and sealed it. I will be doing more of this for sure, just to add some texture to the van. And we did the usual lighting as well. Everything's on different dimmers, so I can dim the house or I can dim the bed either way, or, you know, keep it all the same. And then did some power outlets on the side of the bed as well, so each person, if there was two people in here, can charge their phones individually, or you've got 12-volt sockets, so you can actually plug in a fan or any auxiliary type of 12-volt accessories you wanted as well. And we have a huge garage area back here. It's plenty of room to store a bunch of bikes, whatever camping gear you might need, some chairs, tables, whatever. I really tried to clean up all the cabinetry a lot and kind of keep all the accessories put back. So over here we have a completely sealed box with an 11-pound propane tank. And this is set up on a solenoid as well. So there's a switch next to the sink that actually will open the tank up remotely. So I don't have to come back here and constantly turn it on or off or worry about anything. With the propane powers the water heater, it powers the 2-burner gas stovetop, and it also goes to the furnace. So there's 3 appliances that run off of the propane tank. There's some quick, easy access 1-ton outlets back here too. So if I'm ever hanging out outside the van, I can easily plug into stuff. Sometimes I put some lights on the awning and we'll run them back here so I can light up the outside. And then moving back here, this is just the big electrical box. Went absolutely crazy with electrical on this build. We have 3 100 amp hour lithium batteries, full inverter charger, solar charge controller, and an alternator charging battery charger as well, DC to DC. So I'm bringing in power from solar. I can plug in the van externally, and the really cool thing about this is it's kind of pass-through charging as well. So if I'm running the microwave and I'm plugged into an external power source, it's actually going to power all of my outlets directly from the outlet that I'm plugged into, instead of actually converting any of this power, and simultaneously charge all my batteries up as well. And then on this side is the kind of the wet wall of the van. This is all the water and plumbing. We have a 20-gallon over-the-wheel well water storage fresh tank, and I can fill it by either just grabbing a garden hose from any spigot and just slapping it onto the inlet. And then I also have this little auxiliary pump, so if I'm ever in a pinch or I'm traveling and I can't find a spigot or access to a spigot, I can just drop this hose in anything. You can use pot, pan, growler, or carry a collapsible 5-gallon reservoir and just hit a button and it'll pull all the water right up into the tank, which has been super convenient. I've actually used that a bunch of times. Moving back, there's the outdoor shower, which is on a trigger, so you can stop and start the water as you need. Back here, there's hot water heater. It's propane and extremely efficient. It has all the other vans. I did a recirculation switch too. So from underneath the sink, I can just hold a button. And what it's gonna do is it's going to purge all the water in this line that leads to the sink, fill it up with hot water, and then put all that fresh water back into the reservoir. So I'm not accumulating gray water that I don't need, and I'm saving water in general. So it's super convenient to have that. 12-volt water pump and a water filtration system. So all the cold water that goes through the van is all filtered and safe drinking water, but generally everything that you put into the tank is going to be safe drinking water as well. Kind of dumped the stealth idea for this van, so decided to go all out with some outside accessories. So the first thing I threw on was a big old grill guard with a off-road light bar. I used that a couple weeks ago when I was out in Anza, and it is amazing. It lights up anywhere you want to go. So absolutely in love with that. Another thing I never thought I'd put on one of my vans, but now I can't live without it. On top of the van, did a full roof rack and an awning. The awning, it's 11 feet by 11 feet, so it almost doubles the actual area of the van. Another thing that I never really considered that I would want, but now I can't live without. It's so fast and so easy to put it up that one person can do it in just a couple minutes. And if it is like a really windy day, I can actually stake this out to the ground and do some guy lines and stuff. I can drop one end and shed water if I need to, if it's raining. So another absolutely wonderful addition to this van. And then around the back, just to complete the package, an aluminum ladder. So you can have roof access, hop up there, clean your solar panels. You can get a gearbox or something if you wanted to store some outdoor stuff on top of the roof, to put skis, snowboards, whatever you wanted up there. But it's just a over the door ladder, and it actually stays just on the edge of the view for the camera too, so it's nice and out of the way. This one's currently for sale. If you have any comments or anything, go ahead and leave them below. Reach out to me. If you do have any questions, I'm always happy to answer. And I will be back soon with some more videos and some more tours. Getting started on van number 8 here real soon. All right, guys, thanks.